Set up. Right. Let's see. Hopefully it's up and running. Ah! Why is the light so... Maybe it's just... Okay. What's up, everyone? Kaiju no Kami here. Just waiting on Cruellica to finish up work so we can watch episode 24 of Ultraman Blazar on this very cold, wintry day. But the day was off because of Martin Luther King Day, so I ended up managing to get through 15 episodes of Ryu Soldier today. And then we got called for a snow day for tomorrow, so I might end up finishing the last 13 tomorrow if my brain can handle that much Ryu Soldier. I have watched so much Ryu Soldier this weekend, I'm like, ugh. But let's see. JG, sup? Octuple Canvas, hello. Anthony Sarkis, hello. We're doing good, just cold. Same Star Wars fan. Might have a 2-hour delay. What do you mean, JG? I have started watching Decade, that I've also watched Kiva during the whole 2 weeks. Nice. But yeah, watching 14 episodes of Ryu Soldier in one sitting was painful. God, that show is like so bad. Or it's so poorly written, I should say. Poorly written. Poorly written. I have seen Godzilla -1 was good. Nice. Worst Stranger? Possibly JG. I mean, Goanger had a lot of terrible moments, but at least Goanger didn't seem like it was trying to just rip off every Sentai show ever made and not do anything with the fact that it ripped everything off. Star Wars fan, first up was the Kiva arc. Good luck. But yeah. Will your Rio Soldier review be very angry, video game nerd-esque by being very mad all throughout? Probably not. Probably not at all, but I am going to make a lot of jokes. I'm debating I might do something like with Jeopardy, for Jeopardy jokes in there, or I'll figure it out. I'm working on it right now. I still also have to watch the Greatest Battle thing that came before Ryu Soldier. But I watched the first summer movie and the special that was supposed to be a tribute to Yui's actress, but it didn't really do anything for Yui's actress. So I'm not sure how it was a tribute. But like the rest of the show, everything revolves around Red. Nada's arc led to Nada. All his purpose was to give Red an upgrade. And the closing theme to Ryu Soldier is so polarizing because, oh, hey, your friend died. So let's have this happy-go-lucky song. Oh, the world's about to end. But let's end with a happy-go-lucky song.
There is nothing happy-go-lucky in the world right now.
Well, the world might be like Ryu Soldier right now, and there's a happy-go-lucky song playing somewhere. What is your problem?
It's been a long day.
I know. I've been watching Ryu Soldier all day.
I would have preferred to watch Ryu Soldier than to deal with the shit I'm dealing with.
Why the hell is Wataru a child? Why isn't he an adult in the series? Because they recast everyone and did new stuff. It's not the same universes, even though they try to pretend they are.
For what, Gento?
Decade.
Wataru was a child in Decade?
Yeah, because when he goes to Kiva World, Wataru was the spoiled little child.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was thinking of Gento because halfway through Gento.
Oh, did you make sure the fish is defrosted? Or thawed? Let's see. I'm 20 episodes into Deno, 5 episodes into Ultraman Jack, 35 episodes into Go Ranger. Nice,
Well, it
nice.
seems better than yesterday, so I'm going to leave it out.
I've been rewatching the Alien and Predator movies these last weeks.
That would still be better than what I'm doing at work. Even if it was Aliens 4?
Resurrection?
Yes.
Ugh.
I would rather watch Resurrection than what I'm doing with that.
Whatever. But there's 2 Alien movies and 1 Predator movie.
No, AVP is awesome.
No, there's 2 Alien movies and 1 Predator movie.
Kiss my ass. I love AVP.
Oh boy, an angry video game nerd style review. Hopefully it doesn't get demonetized. Nah, I'm not going to go that route. But I always have to play with demonetization because of Toei. So I always have to make sure I cut clips enough, which is why I've been doing Patreon edits now that have full-length clips for my original vision, while YouTube is the YouTube version.
But that's not a plug.
What did you think of the first episode of the new Garo? I only watched the first few minutes because it's on YouTube for free, subtitled, and it's
the new episode's already out.
the new Garo series.
Why don't we be doing live streams of that? So
The show looked way too clean. Like, where's the grainy?
that's why we need.
Where's the grainy grit?
Okay, we'll do a separate video on Garo because I want to watch Garo.
I don't want to do another live stream.
I'll do a live
Not
stream.
while school's going on.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
Why you don't talk about yourself that way?
It's an incredibly long day at work. So if I seem a little bitchy, it's because I am.
Well, that you ever do though.
But hi, people. There's more people on right now than there usually are on Tuesdays. This is telling me that maybe we should be doing our live streams on Tuesday.
You mean Mondays?
Mondays, yes.
Well, it could also be that it's Martin Luther King Day, so other people had off.
Yes, happy Martin Luther King Day.
I've been on the 18. I'm on 18 episodes of the original Kamen Rider. I like Predator 2, says Jake Schuster.
Hey, Predator 2 is good.
The last 20 minutes is what makes that movie.
Okay,
somewhat
we should
enjoyable.
just explain one thing about this hateful human being. He has very high standards that he can't just like a bad movie to like a bad movie. Because I had him and Silver Quill watch with me one of my favorite horror comedy movies ever, Friday the 14th.
Oh, it wasn't horrible.
You were like really? I also watched Shark Night, Sharknado, all of these bad movies. There is a love for terrible movies and terrible shows to a degree. But
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything.
oh, it absolutely does.
Let's see. And then, what do you think of the upcoming Alien Romulus movie? Yeah, I'm pretty much checked out of the Alien franchise after Covenant because it spat all over Prometheus.
And as for your comment, Star Wars fan, about Linkara, I liked when he did his Power Rangers stuff. The challenge with his Power Rangers stuff is that he doesn't talk about, which he doesn't have to, but he didn't talk a lot about the original series.
Well, he wouldn't. He's not a Sentai fan. He's a Power Rangers fan.
Yeah, but that was the only hiccup. But I do like some of Linkara's videos. And for me, who hasn't watched every single Power Rangers series, it was helpful to understand some things about them in general. What?
Which is better, Freddy vs. Jason or Alien vs. Predator? Well,
Oh, I have to hear your answer first, so I'm going to show you.
I own Freddy vs. Jason. I don't own Alien vs. Predator, so I guess Freddy vs. Jason wins.
Yes, I would say between AVP and Freddy vs. Jason, I would definitely go with Freddy vs. Jason. But I do want to own AVP. I just haven't picked it up. Oh, and The Room, I will never watch that. I will meme it to hell from what I've seen, but I will not watch The Room.
All right, let's get to Ultraman Blazar episode 24.
Okie doke.
これがサードウェーブ。
And we're getting an ad to shop. At the same time.
バラロンと命名した。
Bye.
大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？続けて。現在バラロンは月裏面のメンデレーフベースに球状の物体を渦巻き状に敷設しています。
That was a cool looking
The space bomber kaiju. So he bombs space, not photons.
まもなく映像回復します。
Blew it. Blew a hole in it.
バラロンは爆発物で穴を開け、そこへさらに
Oh, it's late. What? Okay. I thought it was late.
Let's see. Since we've had.
What
What the hell? Whoops, I hit the wrong button. And I hit the wrong button again. Hit skip.
Can you please
その際で
not make me deaf?
What?
Already aired?
What?
Seconds.
What?
Sure.
失礼します。
Are
月裏面
they
で
at
大規模な爆発が発生しました。
baseball
バ
bar?
ラロンが見つけた爆弾
Having
に
a
よるものと
confidential meeting?
それだけその際できたクレーター内にバラロンはさらに大量の爆弾を敷設中。これが一度に爆発した場合、
Seems
Sorry.
rather
月の気候が変わる可能性があると。なんだと
You know, when my place of employment has confidential meetings, they don't go to a random park or anything like that where they can still kind of spy on you. They go to an iron room.
司令部はなんと
The man said we buried it.
アースガロンモット4。全ユニットを統合運用し、宇宙での作戦能力も付与されたいわば、アースガロン最強の能力向上型。
So is it Space Garen?
最初から V99 を迎撃するために設計され
Just
てい
by
た。
putting space in front of it doesn't
加
change
入予定
anything.
はまだまだ先
Well,
や
if
った
he
の
goes into space, he's Space Garen, not Earth Garen.
司令部からの命令を伝える。スカンドはアースガロンモッド4への回収を直ちに完了させ、月裏面へ進発し、バラロンに接敵。
Is it the dark side
有
of
機
it?
爆弾の起爆を阻止し、これを撃滅せよ。あの規模の爆発に巻き込まれれば、アースガロンといえど無事では済みません。
Yeah, you might die out there.
上位
You
にその
won't
他で
though
す。
because you have character shields, but still.
パイの参謀長は何て言ってるんですか？
参謀長は
Said
俺たちがタイターヌラー作戦を妨害した全責任を引き受け、解任された。
は？
何もかも足りていない最悪な作戦だ。こんなの絶対ありえない。
wow.
決死の作戦になるわ。やってくれるか。はい、はい、はい。
He just made up with his dad. She just found out what happened to her dad.
アース
The
ガロン
other
は
two are there. That's not
モッ
fair.
ド3ユニットには宇宙航行担当として休むと。
They're all just gonna fight
You're
in a
right.
reckless battle in space.
エミは地上で可能な限りの打開策を探れ。
任せてください。
司令部の命令に俺から一つ追加だ。
Do not die.
そして全員無事に帰還せよ。大丈夫。モッド4への回収はあとどれぐらいかかる？ 24時間後にはなんとか。
For that giant ass machine, it'll take you 1 day to upgrade it.
今から18時間の外出許可を出す。おのおの好きに使え。さん
Say your final goodbyes. Bye.
Where does the human spirit live? Is it in the eyes?
どうしてもダメか。今しかないと思うんだけどな。
If you have 18 hours left, would you do laundry or exercise? What would you do in your precious 18 hours?
Troll as many people online as possible. Because who's gonna care after the next day?
ケイさん。例のケイさん。
Oh,
いたか。
I can guarantee you one thing I wouldn't be doing, watching random ass videos. I'd probably just play video games. Actually, no.
心配なかった。
I would take so many.
How long can I get through this game in 18 hours?
Can you get through the next Yakuza in 18 hours?
なかったな。ここは青部恵美から聞いたのか。はい。伝言もあります。で、
いつ戻ってくるんですかだそうです。
俺はできることは全てやった。
そうでしょうか。エミはとことん突っ走ると思います。私は月へ行くので守ってやることができません。
ゲント、青部はお前の部下だ。さっさと戻ってきて首根っこ掴んでおけ。
Put a leash on her. Is she a dog? Dude.
Yeah, okay, fuck you.
あっくん、起きてる？
もちろんです、エミさん。
なんかここに来て手詰まりなんだよね。今まで得た情報をまとめると、99年に防衛隊が撃墜した隕石は、ワームホールを使って地球にやってきた地球外生命体 V99 の宇宙船だった。そして、バザンガ、ケバルガ、そしてバラロンは同じ軌道で地球にやってきた。
ということは、
V99 は報復なのか侵略なのか、何がしたいんだろう。目的さえ分かれば何か打開策が導き出せるんじゃないかなって。
そういうことですね。
あーくんはどう思うの？
言えません。
なんで？
それに関して僕が思考を巡らせることは機密事項に抵触します。
なんか知ってるってこと？
機密事項です。
Oh, Jesus.
知ってるんだ。ねえ、あーくん。私たちはあーくんのことをもう単なる AI だなんて思ってない。仲間だと思ってる。
It's
そ
still
れ
a
は
machine!
嬉しいです。
あーくんは
僕も皆さんを仲間だと思っ
A
ています。
machine! Well,
じゃあ知ってること教えてくれないかな。
there is Skynet, but still.
もしかしたらみんなを危険な目に遭わせずに済むかもしれない。
Did it print out something?
それ、
僕からはどうしても言えません。これが精一杯です。
ありがとう、あーくん。
When you download the King Supers app, enjoy over $500 in
You know,
savings
just
every week with
because
digital.
Skynet exists in the real world does not mean anything.
これを受け防衛隊はアースガロンの出撃を決定。2度目の爆発を阻止する。
今そうなったの？
月の軌道が変わったら避難のしようがないな。大丈夫。アースガロンが何とかしてくれる。それがうまくいけばリフレッシュ休暇だ。
パパのあれに参加してんの？
もう防衛隊総出でアースガロンを宇宙へ送るからな。
そう。
うん。
だからパパ、明日の朝早くに戻んなきゃなんだって。じゃあ、早起きして見送らなきゃ。ねえねえ、怪獣の化石見に行きたい。科学博物館で怪獣進化展やってるんだ。
Yeah, I will be leaving way early for you two.
もう出るの。
Yes.
じゃあ、お見送りするって張り切ってたのに。
やっぱ早め早めの行動がね。
珍しいね、それ。つけていくんだ。
これがあれば目いっぱい頑張れる気がしてさ。
帰ってきてね。
うん。帰ってくるよ。
ね。
行ってきます。
いってらっしゃい。
Come on, break down. Really, that was the worst scene. Okay, Super Aya, that was a terrible scene to choose.
For what?
The moment to cut to a commercial when she's gonna have a dramatic cry. We're gonna cut to commercial. Wow.
No crying for you.
No shit. It's terrible. Well, that would have been the one scene you could have had tenderness and further development. But nope, we have to get to the action. Terrible. It's terrible.
こちらゲント。アスガロの出撃準備。各セクション、ゴールのご判断。ゴー。オート2ユニット。ゴー。モッド3ユニット。モッド3、ゴー。裏のスライブ、正常作動中。
Uranus is driving.
Oh my god, that joke is so old.
バンドはストップ。ゴー。南、アミ。
こうです。ゲント隊長。
マムラ、手書き。ゴー。ゴー。そんで最後は、アーク。
ゴー。アスガロンモッド4オールシステムズゴーです。
CCP、こちらスカルド。アースガロン、ゴー。CCP 了解。アースガロン、出撃を許可する。
Copy all. Vehicle to hold the secret stop. 3, 2, 1. Personnel. Take off.
Now, I just thought of another flaw.
アースガロン、
There's only certain places on the earth
月
that
周回軌道になりました。
make easier straight shots
いや
to the moon.
ー、うまくいったね
Japan is not one of those places.
ー。音だよ、音。いや、今日は地球の命運を決する大事な日だからね。間近で拝見させてもらうよ。
Wow, you're a psychopath, dude.
もういくらなんでもここまでやる。
CCP、こちらアースガロン。光学センサーで月を確認。継続開始。月裏面、目標上空に達し次第、待機軌道に入る。了解。
They have a parking lot on the moon.
ご無事で。
Probably with how many times people have not been there.
開いた。あれって99
You are screwed.
Everything we build
Really?
is from the ground up.
And you got
Great
18
idea.
seconds, so yeah. Let me pull up the questions. I got the questions. I want to read questions. It's been a long day. Sit back.
Okay, well, it's gonna by now it's gonna be not mattering.
I also finished watching, Octuple said this, finished watching Ultra 7. It was great. I like the characters, especially Dan, and the monsters and the aliens are good.
Okay.
His nickname should be Spacey because they call him Earthy when called Earth Garon. Thank you, Star Wars fan.
See, someone
Well,
else.
they call him Earthy in the dub.
Hmm?
Instead of Earthcoon, they call him Earthy.
Well, that makes sense.
Have you ever seen Kikhider and Kikhider 01?
Nope.
Where was the parking lot during the moon landing? Didn't you know the moon landing was filmed by
Kubrick?
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick. Didn't you know? I thought everybody knew it was filmed. There is no moon landing. No, in truth, there was no parking lot, but you can still see footprints on the moon. I've actually seen the dummy that they used to test all of the space equipment for the last moon landing. It was super, super cool. And apparently our company that has it likes to troll fellow employees because the room is super dark. So they'll move the dummy, which is the weight and size of a human, around to different places to make it look like it moves on its own.
Don't call your coworkers dummies.
It wasn't. Calling the actual
バランと
dummy.
虫の言うとくだ
Crash test them.
ミルコ、クリア火器管制レーダー起動。バラロンをロックします。
リズム、排気道、ビーターハイブリケーター収束モード
ビーバ
射撃中止
トレイヤーマッチが開かないよ。さっさと降りて戦わせなさい。
クレーター内に膠着遮蔽物を利用し徐々に接近しろ
Like, no shit, dude. That's what we're trying to do.
Throw it, throw it, throw it. You got the bomb, assass.
ヤサム大丈夫か
これ以上変身すればブレイザーも危ないのは分かってる。けどこのままじゃ俺も仲間たちも地球をやられる。今戦わないでいつ戦う気力だ。俺と終わりでやるしかない。行くぞ。とりあえず
Serious already?
He's getting a little too old for this.
Shit.
Maybe he needs to get some Viagra.
That was actually a really cool fight scene. Sorry I didn't talk that much. It was actually really entertaining to watch. Oh, it's gone now. Full gone.
ウルトラマンブレイザーによって月の軌道が修正されました。月の引力圏から離脱。軌道計算の結果、地球に接近しているものと思われます。
大気圏外で排除。絶対地球に入れるな。了解。
Yep. It's all your fault. So what did you think? Oh my god! You can talk while the end credits are going. I'm trying to watch the end credits. You've seen it before. You just watched the episode. Showing the episode.
I'm thinking at the moment.
明かされた真実、迫り来る彼方からの死者、スカートだ、そしてウルトラマンブレイザーが人類の命運をかけた戦いに赴く。次回、ウルトラマンブレイザー、地球を抱く者たち、そこに未来への答えはあるのか。
Well, there is a lot they're going to have to get through in the next episode. Like, holy crap, they have a lot to cover.
But there is no parking lot on the moon because nobody's been on the moon. That's the truth. Just listen to every conspiracy theorist out there. Stanley Kubrick did the moon landing recording. It's true. If it tells us that from the conspiracy theorists, it must be true, right?
It was a pretty good episode. It's just they have a lot of things to do in the finale. Because we still need to know what's going on with Blazar and his relationship with Gento. We still need to find out what happened in 1999 and what happened to
well, that's the year
Andy's
that
father.
Prince wanted to party with.
We have to find out what the old rich dude is all conspiracies he's like covering up.
Well, I can guarantee you in 1999, I had already graduated high school and was in college.
Good for you.
You were still in high school.
Uh-huh.
So is Silver Crow. God, man.
Yep. And then I was in my final year of high school in September of 99. So when you turn that age, I was in my final year of high school.
In November of 1999,
You were 19,
I was 19.
and I was a senior in high school.
Yes.
But,
Yeah, when I met you, you were still in you were finishing up your senior year of high school. The first time I
no,
met you.
I had just graduated.
No, the first time I met you when you came into the library.
I had just graduated.
Oh, you did?
Because that was when I started working at the library.
Hmm.
Because that was July.
Yeah, you hadn't graduated high school a full year before we started dating.
No.
God, you're young.
I know. But, this episode, it's hard to say because it obviously continues into the next episode. Blazar, yeah, it was like, oh, it's like a battery charger. He's been using Blazar so much that now as soon as Blazar comes up, he's not very charged.
Yeah, Blazar's like, okay, I'm out. Leave me alone.
If you can't get it for 3 minutes, you might want to see a doctor. He'll give you some pills to help you with that 3 minutes.
Maybe the suit can't survive in space. I don't know. That's Star Wars fan mentioned the suit for Blazar. Maybe it can't survive long term in space, like open space.
That wouldn't make sense because every Ultraman has in the past.
Are you tired of seeing childish protagonists in Rider, Super Sentai, and Ultraman suit?
Yes.
Well, you've been tired of that since Bond. I feel like Bond was like, because I never heard enough about how you hated Bond when we were watching the damn series.
Until years later when Bond seems so tame.
And it's kind of funny. So Bond is from...
Decker.
Yes. Bond from Decker Ranger. When we got to that series, I listened to him complain about Bond. Just because Bond was so stupid. Obnoxious. Especially when you see the SPD counterpart, and he's like so responsible. But I was so sick of hearing about how much you hated Bond. And then we got so many more series with Bond. Or worse.
Then we got Lucky and Takaharu and, well...
No, Takaharu from...
Or, not Takaharu. Yeah, Takaharu from Ninja.
Oh, well, that's Super Sentai. Yeah, but Yoshirake, I think, eclipsed any other bad, obnoxious red you ever got by like 10.
Yep.
And then for Riders, who is your least favorite of the silly Riders?
Exade. I hate Exade.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
I hate Emu. Emu is very annoying.
Yeah, I could see Exade being the problem. But for me...
Or Geo, actually. Geo with his, I'm the star of the show, so therefore everything revolves around me.
See, I don't know why you hate him, though. You think like him. Maybe that's why you hate him. Because you think you're the star of everything, so everything must revolve around you.
Everything does revolve around.
Bullshit.
But now Lucky is like the worst Red Ranger.
And then, don't let go, Blazar, don't let go. Yes, I actually like that, especially when he appeared back in the cabin. Or the cockpit.
Oof.
One more episode.
Yep.
There better be...
Maybe we'll do the live stream next Sunday or Monday.
I think Monday.
Just so we can finish the show off.
Let's do it Monday. And then Star Wars fan hopes that there's no lore dumping in the last episode.
Well, that's the problem. There's so much to go on in the final episode that there's going to have to be a lot of exposition to explain what happened with the first and second wave. But you know what I can name next week's episode?
What?
Ultraman Blazar, episode 25, live stream viewing. Final wave. I have been waiting all series long.
Why final wave?
Because they called them the first wave, the second wave, the third wave.
Oh.
So now we're in the final episode, so it's the final wave.
God help me.
So,
We actually thought when watching Go Kaiser, there was 4 of us who drank. He wasn't one of them. And we all
during the 199
yes.
Heroes movie,
There was a moment.
when you said we should have a drinking contest every time they say final wave.
And then as we got along, we're like, we might die of alcohol poisoning if we do this.
Final
Because there was
wave.
one episode, they did it way too many times. I'm like, I will die. I will literally die drinking if I did that. All right.
But yeah, there's going to be a bunch of lore dumping in the next episode because they have so much to discuss, cover. It's going to be like 2 minutes of battle and lots of exposition dump.
Kuru says this is why they like Blazar being a solo ultra, because it brings tension whenever Blazar loses.
Yes.
Which I appreciate that. Don't get me
And
wrong, I actually like multi-ultras, like multi-riders, but I do appreciate sometimes when you have tension.
Well, there's also the few things I like that he's been getting weaker as the show goes on, which harkens back to Ultra 7, because he's just weakening as things are going. And he's not totally invincible. We still need to know why he was hitting himself in that one episode.
I don't like Star Wars fan any longer because they weren't even born in 1999. I do like you. Trust me, I like you, but I don't like. Oh yeah, you. I'm only 27, but I was 19 in 1999. Don't ask how that's possible. It's female math. It makes no sense for age. That's why you never ask a woman their age.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Right.
No, I'm 30 actually.
Right.
30 plus shipping and handling. Very expensive shipping and handling. I am still waiting when other Ultraman meets Blazar.
Other Ultraman.
Oh, Ultraman. Okay. Kuru says that would be interesting. And then Octuple said least favorite Kamen Rider suits aside from X-Aid. I'll let him go because he'll have a laundry list. Basically, anything for him that's overly bulky.
Well, no, my least favorite suit outside of X-Aids is Decade.
Well, I think that's because of the bulkiness. No, you like the purple form, though, for Decade. Oh, no, not Decade. No, Decade because they're bulky as shit. I'm thinking Deno.
No, also it's just an ugly...
Like, I'm surprised he is not a huge fan of Revice's suits, but you like them better.
I like them better than Decade.
I like Revice's suits. My least favorite really is X-Aid, and then I will say Hibikis, because they were so simplistic. Everybody's suits looked like everybody's suits.
Well, they were supposed to be Oni, so they were supposed to look the same. That's what made them so great, is they were Oni.
I can tell you my least favorite suit of all time.
Besides X-Aid?
Yes.
What?
You'll probably hit me for it.
What?
Black. Because it's so damn boring. Well, all of the, Showa rider suits are so damn boring.
Black suit is not boring. Do you not notice all the fleshy bits underneath?
See, this is why I say it, because it triggers him when I say anything negative about Black. So I have to every single time because I
And
want to hear his
The show
argument.
sucks, but Super One Suit is not boring.
I'm just triggering you. That's why I'm doing it. All right. There's still so much lore we haven't learned about Blazar's home planet. I feel like Blazar needs more episodes, but oh well. They're probably going to do this whole motif of finishing off the story for the lore in a movie.
Well, there is a movie coming up, so obviously.
Well, no, I just mean whatever lore is not answered in the series will be answered in a subsequent movie. And then Star Wars fan, is Bon annoying or something? Yes. Yes to both. I honestly don't find Bon as annoying as he does.
Well, I didn't find him as annoying the last time I watched Deca Ranger, just because, like I said, by this point he's pretty tame compared to what we've had after.
Well, yeah, when you watch it in the moment, Bon was very jarring when you've seen the other series prior to it, because even John from Geki Ranger isn't obnoxious or annoying to me because he's kind of like Tarzan.
Well, his backstory makes his characterization make sense. Bon was just loudmouth just for the sake of being loudmouth.
Any info about another Kamen Rider review?
No, nothing right now. I have not watched anything Kamen Rider related to do another review anytime soon.
Octuple said to support you, Bon was extremely hot-headed and a loudmouth. And then Kiryu says their favorite or least favorite rider suit is Rider Man. Wasn't it the one with the mouth visible?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I hate that. I don't mind when they take off the helmet sometimes and you see them in suit with their real head. Well, it's always their real head because they can't supplement them. But still, the Rider Man one just looks so weird with the mouth visible. And I know there's a reason for it, but
it's weirder with Tackle though, because when you can tell it's clearly the face of a guy.
Tackle, we're not going there.
We're not gonna tackle that one.
They might do in a movie, like I said, explaining Blazar's home planet. What do you think, Pandon? What do you think about Pandon from Ultra 7 wasn't the final boss, or wasn't a good final boss?
Yeah, I don't like Pandon as the final.
For Ultra 7?
Yeah. I think the alien Guts would have made better final villains for 7 than Pandon. Pandon was just like, oh, that's it? That's the final monster? Okay. Sure. I felt like the Pandon, if you had flipped those, well, obviously you couldn't fully flip the plot from the finale two-parter because it requires 7 to be sick and go back home. But if you had flipped those around for the most part, it would have been worked out better.
I agree with what he said. I've yet to see the full series, so I have no idea. I've only watched this.
I need to show you all of 7.
Put that on the list amongst everything else. Let's see.
Like 57 discs of Doctor Who to go. Mm-hmm. And the rest of Ninja Turtles.
The rest of Gavin,
and Black RX.
That's you.
And the Deca Ranger actually for the DVDs.
Well, yeah. But Black RX
and Lupin the Third and Digimon and Gatchaman at some point we gotta start over.
And I gotta watch Kyokan Out, the rest of Fire Force,
Samurai
JoJo's,
Ayakashi Samurai Horror Tales.
Catch up on
Tiger and Bunny Season 2.
Dr. Stone. Got a whole bunch of manga books to read. I have way too much to do. Black Sundo says hello.
Yo.
And Hibiki's suit is amazing. That's
See?
all I gotta say. I like Hibiki's first part. Just gotta clarify. I just could not get in the suits being so samey. For me, at least. Black Sun, ready for the Phi's 20th anniversary movie?
No, because it doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, because Crop Duster's in it.
Yes. How is he back to life?
People who Crop Duster
How is he?
is.
Either they know or they don't know. But yes, he's back, and it makes no goddamn sense.
Oh, God. I am not a person who wishes for characters' deaths while watching a series, but he was the first tried and true character in my life that when he first came on screen, I was like, you gotta die. You gotta die.
All I know is clearly the Avengers messed up when they used the reverse Infinity Stone to bring everyone back, because apparently Kaiser came back from that.
God damn it. Kaiser, oh my God.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
But he listened to me rave and rant all the time about Kaiser. I hated him.
I need to go to the next
He was a
comment.
hot-looking guy, but I hated the character. All right. Isn't Deca Ranger's 20th anniversary this year? What year was that? Was it 2014? I thought it was 2013.
20th anniversary?
I meant 2003.
2003 was Abba Ranger.
Okay,
Because they just had the 20th anniversary for Abba Ranger and the 20th anniversary for Hurricane Ranger. This is the 20th anniversary of Deca Ranger.
Holy shit, has it really been? So, yeah, because Deca Ranger was coming out before we moved to Colorado. The series that we were watching...
Bulkinger was airing when we moved to Colorado.
Because Geki Ranger was right after Deca. Right?
No.
When was Geki Ranger?
2007, after Bulkinger.
Seriously?
We were already in Colorado. Because
I
we
give up on my
watched it with Thou Who Shall Not Be Named.
Oh, yes. Because I did not watch Bulkinger.
Because we watched it with Thou Who Shall Not Be Named, Johns'
Baby Mama.
And that one dude, douchey dude, the short little twerp.
Because you felt bad for him.
Yeah, them all. But anyway,
Okay, so anyways, I guess from Kuru, they will be releasing a 20th year movie and a new suit for Deca Red.
Not surprised.
Kind of funny though.
But wouldn't it be Deca Fire? Because he's Deca Fired at the end of Deca Ranger.
But okay, so we actually have a print. I can't remember who gave it to us.
Toku Star. Of Bond's autograph. It's got all 6 Rangers on there, but Bond's actor signed over the entire picture.
I was going to say, true to life for Bond. He took over the entire picture. So if you meet anyone else from the show, you're getting the signature on there.
On that photo.
Yes.
I'd have to get their photos.
All right. So, and 20th anniversary for Kamen Rider is Blade.
Woohoo!
And
Woohoo!
That's what Star Wars fan says.
Woohoo!
And then Kuru says, for Blade, I'm going to read this verbatim because I love this quote because I agree. For Blade, I fucking hope they retcon Geo. Because I haven't seen the episodes, but I've heard about these episodes.
Well, I don't know what that had to do with Blade's own series. So.
Well, that they just don't talk about Geo. And then Blade has an amazing ending. Then it got ruined in Geo. Everybody's heard about that.
Well, Geo doesn't have to be killed.
Well, okay.
Geo doesn't affect the actual series itself. Although it didn't make sense. Geo already screwed up the ending right away to
Ryuki.
No, to Build.
Oh, yes.
Right in the first 2 episodes. So at that point, I was like, okay, they've already screwed up their own continuity.
Well, they changed up some of the continuity for Ryuki in there. I still like the 3 episodes for Ryuki in Geo.
Oh, the Rider Time special.
Yes. And then, let me see, next comment. Well, Fi's 20th anniversary movie, it was written by Inoue again. and I hope he explains
Oh,
the plot with Kusaka.
speaking of Inoue, his daughter wrote this week's episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard.
No way!
So that makes now 3 generations of Inoues who have worked on Kamen Rider.
Wait, 3 generations?
Because Inoue's father was the one who did the first several Kamen Rider series, the main writer.
Really?
For Stronger and all that. And then obviously we have Inoue, who has done Agito, Fai's, Kiva, and now his daughter wrote this recent episode of Gotchard.
Oh, that is so cool. Because isn't there another generational family that has done things?
I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, so now 3 generations of Inoue have written a Kamen Rider.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool. We'll have to watch this episode, even though we have no idea what's going on in Gotchard. I want to see if there's like a love triangle in the episode, the daughter can write it better than the father.
Maybe she can do the next Sentai series after the next.
Well, I don't know how old she is, if she's starting out or if she.
I guess this is like her first Toku piece ever. I think is what it was saying.
Huh, I'll have to look up which else she's done. But that's actually really cool. Yeah, I agree with Star Wars fan. What a nice generation of writers to have. Look, Geo has some good episodes, but most of them are bad, per Kuru.
But yeah, right now my focus has been getting Ryu Soldier watched so I can get that review done, hopefully before Shiravan comes out.
And Kuru says, I have a feeling that Gotchard is nearly identical to Blade. That should be a selling point because you love Blade. Hey, Kuru has the coolest comment I've seen, so I'm going to give them some credence here.
All right. But
unlike Blade, it changes direction on the quarter instead of middle of the series. Does that mean it has 4 quarters?
But does it change it for good sake? Because Gotchard was not, that first episode was awful.
Did we watch a second?
No, because after we watched the first for the 3rd time, we were done.
Oh yeah, we watched that fucking episode 3 times, didn't we?
Yep, and like, nope, you know what? Not happening.
Can we just skip episode 1 and just watch episode 2?
Maybe after Blazar, and we get through Gavin and all the other stuff. Maybe
can't watch Gavin anymore. I cannot watch him transform and then go backwards to see how he transformed. I am so sick of seeing him just pop up in costume and then have it explained to me. I have never really cared about mansplaining because sometimes guys do it because they just want to see how big their dick is. But seriously, that dude from Gavin mansplains the entire transformation scene. Like, nobody got it. Okay, maybe if they kept on changing the time of the airing of the episode, like one time it's this time, next episode is this time, maybe I can understand if they're like weeks apart and need to.
Don't you know? Because if someone's tuning in for the first time in an episode, they're not going to know how he transforms if they don't tell you.
Okay. If you just pick one random episode and that episode is the one episode it does not explain a transformation.
Episode 14.
Then I am so happy for you. Because even if there are episodes I'm half paying attention to for Gavin, I still feel like it's repetitive.
Yeah, that was the one thing I did hate about Gavin, was being told
one thing
every episode.
I want to know why the LSD monster that sits on the evil villain's lap?
You smelled the bird?
Doesn't do anything.
Just
she seems like she's on LSD the entire series.
She's useless. But just wait. There's still one episode coming up that had me like, what the hell is going on with her?
I still, I'm not a good person. I've done many bad things. But this series makes me think I need to have taken more drugs. And that's a problem. All right. So look forward for Inoue Daughter written episodes for Gotchard. Because Gotchard makes me want to quit because the protagonists are so damn annoying. And Little Karibo is watching Jetman. Good for Little Karibo. Because, oh, wait, I missed shit. But change during the series airing can make it good Blade or bad Hibiki. Because of the card motif, well, Little Karibo did say he won't compare Blade, Ryuki, Decade, and Gotchard to Yu-Gi-Oh! Look forward to Inoue's Daughter. Little Karibo is watching Jetman. Explain it once. No need to explain it 49 times. Yes! I do not need to be explained to 49 times why a dude transforms. Maybe you should save the time from watching this dude transform and watching Spineless turn into a fucking bird or human to add more story.
Okay.
No, I have a soapbox and I am standing on it until it cracks.
Well, it has cracked and I'm super hungry now for dinner. So we need to go. I just want to read you this one line from this Garo thing. It is a Makai knight who hunts horrors, which are magical horror that eat humans.
It is a Makai knight who hunts horrors, comma, which are magical horror in capital letters that eat humans. Okay. Maybe it's because Gavin is just so foobar that I'm trying to figure out how this sentence makes sense. And I have 4 college degrees. I have nearly 25 years of professional experience. And I've watched a lot of Garo. And this is a Makai knight who hunts horror. It is a Makai knight who hunts horrors. Okay, that's grammatically correct. Which are magical horror that eat humans. That part's not correct. Plus, it does not fucking tell you what a horror is. Okay, it's magical, sure, but it's a magical horror. What is that? Okay, I intend to make us do a live stream of this for shits and giggles.
After Blazar's done.
Okay, fine.
We'll do this after Blazar's done.
Fine. For shits and giggles, we need to do a live stream of this shit. Because if it's going to be grammatically incorrect, I need to riff it. All right. I have to make him fish and I have to make me tacos. And not fish tacos. Because that sounds disgusting. By SPD, I mean Deck Ranger. Wait, SPD is kind of a homage to Gavin?
Well, he says Deck Ranger, not SPD.
Oh.
All right.
No, my guest stuff happened. Okay, Kuru. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so with that said, we are going to finish up this live stream here. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, anything else YouTube has to click on the supporters. You can support us on Patreon and that place, the X, Twitter at Toku AAN Network, and then Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami.
I'm listening.
And then our website is creativitybydesignllc.com. You can also buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. There's also a link in the description below. And what?
No, I like the hearts that people were giving us. It was so sweet. I love you all.
And then, like I said, on Patreon, I do have uncut versions of a lot of Toku reviews going on there now because YouTube is being a bitch.
And he doesn't know how to speak English, just like the subtitles don't know how to speak English.
They've broken my English.
I thought that was all your bases belong to us.
English is broken by now.
English.
All right. But with that said, Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you for joining us.